All right, we're going to go over predicate nominatives and predicate adjectives. And just so you know, predicate nominatives I'll highlight in that teal color, and predicate adjectives I'll highlight in the pink color. Okay. So let's come to, okay, this is all mixed up. We don't need all of, okay, that's all right. So number one here, what we want to do is find our prepositional phrases. Of the Lord is a prepositional phrase. The next thing we want to do is find the subject. Law is the subject. Then we find our verb. Is our verb. Underline that twice. Determine what type of verb it is. This is a linking verb. Then we ask ourselves, okay, so we have the subject is law, is a linking verb. So the word in question is perfect because it is either renaming or describing the law. But since perfect is an adjective, then we're going to call it a predicate adjective. And then reviving the soul describes adjective. Okay, number two, we find our prepositional phrase of the Lord. And we find our subject, testimony, underline that once. We identify our verb, underline that twice. Determine what type it is a linking verb. So then we look and see what is either renaming or describing testimony. And the word is sure. So I have to look it up and see, is sure an adjective or is it a noun? In this case, it is an adjective. And I love this. The reason I use this particular assignment is because it's so easy to identify. It follows the same steps over and over and over. So let's go to the next one. Of the Lord is a prepositional phrase. We're going to put that in parentheses and we can mark it out. If it helps you to mark it out, I always forget to. And then we find the word precepts. That's our noun. We underline that, our subject. And then we have are. We underline that twice because that's the verb. It is a linking verb. And I don't know, is right an adjective or is it a noun? So let's go here to the dictionary. And it is an adjective. It is in accordance with what is good, proper, or just. And a noun is a just claim or title. A prescriptive, you have a right. So let's see what this is. Is it an adjective or an? It's right. It means it is an adjective. So we make that an adjective. So number four, again, we start with our prepositional phrase of the Lord. We're going to mark it out because we're not going to use that for a predicate nominative, predicate adjective. Commandment, we underline that once because that is our subject. Is our linking verb. Underline that twice. Identify it. And then pure describes commandment. It's an adjective. Okay, number five. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. Of the Lord is a prepositional phrase. I'm going to mark through that. Fear is our subject. Underline that once. Is a linking verb. Underline that twice. Clean describes, it's kind of a weird thing to describe, but it describes fear. I love this because it is so over and over and over. Okay, of the Lord, number six is a prepositional phrase. We'll put a mark through that. The subject is rules. Underline that once. Are, that is our verb. Underline that twice. It is a linking verb. True is an adjective modifying rules. All right, this one's going to be a little bit different. So to be desired is an infinitive phrase. So here, our subject is they, underline that once. Are is a linking verb, underline that twice. And more, I'm not sure. Is more a noun or a pronoun? I think it might be a pronoun. Uh-oh. Here it says it is a noun, so we're going to go with this as it's a noun. So more is, we're going to highlight as the predicate nominative. Now, isn't that interesting how it flipped it around like this? Okay, and had we not been able to identify our infinitive phrase, that might have been a little bit difficult. So let's go to the next one and identify our prepositional phrases. By them is a prepositional phrase, and let's mark that through because we're not going to find our predicate nominative or predicate adjective in there. In keeping them, and keeping, I'll say them. Okay. So we need to find our subject. Servant is a subject, and is a linking verb. We also have warned right here. That is an action verb. So your servant is warned, and we don't have anything. Moreover, it's just a transition. So this is an action verb because is warned is your complete subject and verb. So let's go here. Now we've got a sentence that starts with there. And remember, when we have a there, our subject and verb is inverted. So reward is our subject. Is a verb. So underline that twice. It is a linking verb. Okay. So your reward is great. Great renames reward. So therefore it is a predicate adjective. I like these. These are kind of challenging. All right. Let's go to number 9. Find no prepositional phrases. So find our subject. Lord is our subject. Is our verb. Underline that twice. It is a linking verb. Okay. So we're looking for a predicate nominative or a predicate adjective. Shepherd renames Lord. Therefore, that is a predicate nominative. The next part, I, is the subject. And shall is a helping verb. So underline that twice. And want is an action verb. So we underline that twice. And we don't have anything else. But we would not have a predicate nominative because one is an action verb. And number 10, the Lord is my chosen portion and my cup. So we don't have any prepositional phrases. Lord is subject. Underline that once. Find your verb. Is a verb. It is a linking verb. So the Lord is my chosen portion and my cup. Portion renames Lord, and it's a compound predicate nominative with cup also being the other part of that. Okay, there are 56 possible in this exercise, so count up the number you have correct and put those over 56 and then divide and you'll get your percentage.